Namaste, good morning, welcome to our pranayam session. Let's begin with our initial preparations, adjusting the comfortable sitting pose of your choice, sitting in any meditative pose, dhyana mudra or any mudra of your choice with your hands. Keeping your spine straight, sitting upright. Relaxing your shoulders, neck, face, relaxed. Eyes gently closed. Just observing your natural breathing for few seconds without altering it, without modifying it. Just observing the natural inflow and outflow of your breath. And now staying connected to your breath throughout the practice, we will chant initial prayers. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And let's start our practice today with Viloma breathing, the interrupted breathing. So we're going to inhale in interruptions at the count of 4 and also exhale in the same stepwise manner at the count of 4. So making sure that you are inhaling fully to the full capacity of your lungs. You can breathe in and breathe out in steps as a nice preparation for the further practices. So let's begin. We are inhaling and exhaling through both the nostrils in a step manner. Keep any mudra of your choice, spine straight. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out completely. And we'll be doing it together today, inhaling and exhaling at the count of 4. You can count on your own. Let's begin. And relax, normal breath. Now take a deep breath in through both the nostrils and exhale completely. Nice. Moving on to the next practice now. We will be doing today Vastrika and Surya Bhedan together. Remember we did it the other day, the combination of the two. So as soon as you finish your fast breathing, Bhastrika, where you inhale and exhale through both the nostrils and more of a chest breathing, as soon as you stop, you have to start inhaling from your right nostril and close the right, then exhale left, then again inhale right and exhale right. Basically, you're always starting from the right and leaving the breath out with the left. So doing 5 rounds like this, once you do around, let's say maybe 20, 30 or 35 rounds of Bhastrika, the fast breathing. If you want to use your arms for Bhastrika, you can, or you can keep Drona Mudra. So what is Drona Mudra? I had some questions on this. So, we have this prasadam sometimes that we get in the temple, and we have this specific bowl which we call as Drona. So we are just making a cup of our hands and we are placing it on our knees. That's it. So that is Drona Mudra. This helps in keeping our abdomen region, chest region relaxed, so we can focus more on the breathing part. Bhastrika, fast breathing. Let's begin. After Bhastrika, you have to immediately go for Surya Bedan. Let's do it together. Again, realigning your spine, sitting straight. Relaxing your facial muscles completely. And let's begin. Surya Bedan, closing the left nostril. Exhale left. Again, right inhale as much as deeply as you can. Exhale left. Right inhale. Left exhale. Right inhale. Left exhale. Right inhale. And left exhale. Slowly bring your hands down back to Drona Mudra. And let's again start the second round of Bhastrika whenever you feel ready, comfortable. There's no pressure of starting with me or starting at a particular time. You just have to mentally do your breath preparation, relax your muscles, and then start when you feel comfortable. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out completely. And let's begin. Bhastrika. Surya Vedan, right inhale, left exhale at your own pace. Slowly bringing your hands down. Stay here for a few seconds with your eyes closed, observing all the sensations that you have. And very gently open your eyes. Fantastic. I always felt like sharing few sensations of Basrika, Kapalbhati, but somehow I also got carried away with the practice and we moved on. But today I remembered it deliberately. And since it's been a long time now, most of you have been following regularly. So you will understand or relate to this more when I discuss this today quickly. Some after effects that you may feel in Basrika especially, you may have seen that you are feeling dizzy a little bit. I know one of our students, Vanessa, she also wrote that she feels as if there are chests roaming around on the ants. And that was really interesting. That's nothing but, you have this hyperventilation. Lot of oxygen and carbon dioxide is getting exchanged at a faster pace. So having these physiological sensations are completely normal. Slightly feeling heavy-headed, or even one question that was addressed, kind of asked to me, was yawning. Like, this also is common. So in the live classes when I take pranayam and when I see students yawning, we never feel disrespected because we know it's a sign, it's a benefit. We don't feel that they are not interested. It's a very natural bodily response. So even if you have been feeling not as exactly very sleepy, but yawning, because it's a lot of oxygen goes to the brain, there's a nice relaxation state, gaseous exchanges happening. So all these physiological responses are completely normal. Now, one more thing that I wanted to share, most important today, some psychological responses which can be part of your Brahmari sometimes. You may suddenly feel very joyful, like wow, euphoria, happy, like as if you've accomplished everything. You feel suddenly extremely satisfied. I'm talking about immediate after effect, okay? While you're doing that, energy, the fast breathing happening, you may feel fantastic, on top of the world, very positive. And on the other side, sometimes the pent up emotions can also come, where you may suddenly feel some outburst of tears, or you may feel like crying. Because remember, pranayam is very much connected to our next layer of existence. So, breath and mind are very much connected. So, we may as well feel different responses like this, like a joy, or suddenly tears may start to flow. This happens more in the dynamic breath work. So if you are feeling any of, like, like feel like crying, or just as a joy, laughing, do not hold any of these sensations. Let it go. If you feel like crying, take a small break, let the tears go out. You can cry while doing also. If tears are coming out, maybe we all go through different phases in life. If you're holding on to some past emotions or some not so good experience, this is a fantastic opportunity for you to also, one of the way to let go. There are many different ways in our sadhanas that we went out, but this is also one of the efficient ways of doing it. So if you have any of this experience in Bastrika or Kapalabhati, when you do it in a dynamic way, it is completely normal. Do not feel that what's wrong with me, right? It's completely normal, and let them go. Don't hide them, or don't kind of feel uneasy or guilty that what's happening, is this normal? It is completely normal, right? So very nice. Let's move to our next practice, and I would be very happy to know if if you have been feeling any of such things, if you want to reply privately, you can. Like, I have you been feeling any strong things after your Bastrika practice or anything like that? Any physical or psychological impressions that you feel? Let me know if you would like to share your experience too. And now moving further to our alternate nostril breathing. Uh, Also, we're going to inhale in 4 and 8, and tomorrow we're going to add on some more element to our alternate nostril breathing. So, making sure that you are able to do in 4 and 8, only then we move on to the next phase. Otherwise, you can still stick to 4 and 8 inhaling and exhaling. So, let's begin. Keeping the spine straight, sitting upright. Left hand in any mudra of your choice, right hand in Pranav mudra, Drona mudra, Vishnu mudra, and then closing the right nostril with your thumb and start the inhalation from the left on 2, 3, 4. Right exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right inhale, 2, 3, 4. Left exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left inhale, 2, 3, 4. Right exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right inhale, 2, 3, 4. Left exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left inhale, 2, 3, 4. Right exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right inhale, 2, 3, 4. Left exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gently bringing your right hand down. Stay here for a few seconds with your eyes closed, observing the after effects. Observing your natural breathing, rhythmic flow. And now we will move further to the Ujjayi breathing, the victorious breath, where we focus on the contraction of our throat, the larynx area, and as if we are inhaling. Of course, the air is coming in through the pipe, it is coming in through the nostrils, but moreover, our focus and concentration is on the contraction of the throat slightly, not very forceful, and the air is as if going to pass in through that, which is going to create some friction like sound, like a hissing snake or a snoring baby. So that sound is something maybe only you can hear for yourself. I hope you remember the analogy of fogging the mirror. Doing the same action with the mouth closed is Ujjayi breathing. Okay, so we're going to do inhaling and exhaling Ujjayi. We will do 7 rounds. We will be following our own pace for inhaling and exhaling, making sure your focus is on the throat region while you inhale and exhale in Ujjayi. Any mudra of your choice, keeping your spine straight, face relaxed, gentle smile on the face, and let's begin. Once you're done with your rounds, stay here for some more time with your eyes closed, observing the after effects of the entire practice. Stable body, balanced breath, and peaceful mind. Let's repeat the positive affirmation in our minds. All the nourishment I get through my practice, I radiate all the positivity around me. With all the nourishment that I get through my practice, I radiate all the positivity around me. With this thought, affirmation in our mind, let us pray for the well-being of all around us by chanting universal peace prayers in the mood of gratitude to all of them who have helped us in our lives at some point. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukhabhag bhavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently rub your palms, bringing the warmth of your palms on your face. Opening your eyes inside the palms and gently bringing your hands down. Let us surrender today's practice to the Supreme Lord and let us pray for the well-being of all around us. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy. Thank you very much for joining in. I want to address one common question also today, that what pranayam should be done, I cannot do when I'm sick or when menstruation or when body is not responding. There will be some days where your body energy levels are really low, and you don't want to really pressurize yourself on doing certain practices on that day. So in my general opinion, if you have any active infection, fever, if you're sick, or the energy levels are pretty low, if energy level is low and if your body is still supporting, you can go for the full practice. But for some reasons you have been sick and not feeling like doing the practice, certain things you can still do for the well-being and just feeling there in the present moment and still feeling better about the practice. Is alternate nostril breathing is something that is very much recommended in any cases, whether you've been sick or menstruation or fever. Of course, when I say fever, I'm not asking you to hold the breath or force it. Just nice softer inhalation and exhalations are recommended. Deep breathing or observing the natural breathing, or even Brahmari or Ujjayi. Ujjayi is the best practice sometimes, I feel, because you can do it anytime, anywhere, while working, while walking, while lying down. So Ujjayi can be done. So never make an excuse that I am sick or I had this or I was busy. I mean, if you're busy, do the Ujjayi breath while working. No harm. Just stop there. I'm going to share one nice tip in upcoming days about the stop technique of breathing, which is fantastic and practically applicable anywhere, even if you're working or with kids also in your home or with anybody in the house. The stop technique is really nice practice to bring your awareness on the breath. So you can do Ujjayi, Brahmari, alternate nostril breathing, deep breathing, even if you've been fighting with some, kind of active infections or disease or menstruation. So these practices can be definitely done. However, you can skip the dynamic breaths like Basrika, Kapalbhati during your active sickness time, also during menstruation. So that should not be practiced. Okay. Thank you very much for joining in. Let me know in your comment section if you've what any experiences, overwhelming experiences you've had in any of the dynamic practices, which you like to share. Thank you very much. See you all tomorrow.